Next up on the 2024-25 CVC Winter Sports Media Day Tour is the Beachwood Bison Wrestling Team. Head coach Jimmy Greenwood all the way to our left. Coach, thanks for being here to preview the season on a Sunday evening. Why don't you just start out, just give us a quick overview. What can we expect out of the Bison this year?
Well, let's see. I think the Bison are looking strong. They're looking hungry. Got a lot of young guys in the lineup. I'm super excited to see this season go. As you know, we got a returning state placer, and we hoping to add a few more this year to the wall. So yeah,
It's always the goal. It's a great place to start the season, right in front of that wall, isn't it?
that is correct. That is correct.
Outstanding. All right, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the guys. I'll start right to your left. For the folks at home, go ahead and introduce yourself. Name, grade, and what weight you plan to wrestle this year.
My name is Caleb Greenwood. I am a junior, and I plan to wrestle 150 this year.
Caleb, last year you had a run to the state tournament. You ended up finishing 8th place. How satisfied were you with that run and just the way things ended up?
I was happy to make it to states, but I wasn't satisfied with just placing 8th. So I'm really ready for this year and my next shot at it.
First trip to state last year. What did you learn that's going to help you in the future if you get back?
I just learned to have a good warm up, just be locked in the whole time while I'm at states because it's a long time to just stay focused.
Now, I know as a coach's kid, you didn't spend the summer eating bonbons and watching TV. What kind of work did you put in?
I was in the wrestling season, the whole off season, training, sharpening my skills the whole summer.
All right. And looking at the squad this year, you're one of the veterans already. You're one of those chiseled veterans with all the experience. So a lot of guys are going to look up to you this year. What are you doing to kind of help them out?
I'm just showing them how I work in practice, just showing them what I do inside the wrestling room and outside the wrestling room, showing them how to get better and teaching them whenever they need it.
All right. And who are some of the young guys that have been impressive to you?
Some of the young guys to the far left, we got Justin Elwell. Really, he's one of the freshmen. He's really been making big growth this preseason, and I'm really excited to see him wrestle. And some of our other freshmen, Six, he's really working hard, trying to stay focused on wrestling. Yeah, those are some of the younger guys.
Jackson Klein.
All right. We'll get to some of those other ones. Yeah. All right. So, and Caleb, just looking at this year, what are your goals? What's going to be a complete season for you?
Getting a state title, getting the championship.
Nothing short. I like it. All right, sir. Good luck to you this winter. Let's move to your left. Name, grade, and what weight you plan to wrestle.
I'm Mayor Bickart. I'm a junior, and I'm going to go 138.
What kind of success have you had up to this point?
I did really good at Ron Madow last year. Yeah,
Multiple tournaments.
yeah,
Multiple tournaments. Yeah.
All right. What kind of work did you put out in the off season?
I do a lot of cross training. I do judo, and I try to carry a lot of those skills over back into wrestling. Sort of a two-way street.
How does judo kind of complement wrestling? I know there's a lot of similarities in some of the movements, but how does that help you?
Yeah, a lot of similarities in the movements. I would just say the general intensity, the work you put in. Also, a lot of like upper body stuff, body throws, all that sort of stuff carries on.
So are we going to see a lot of throws out of you, or are you low single guy?
Yeah, we're gonna see throws.
I like it. Those are always fun to watch. Can also be dangerous at times. You end up on your back sometimes, but I'm sure you're putting in the work. And all right. So who are some of the guys on the team that you drill with that are making you better?
I would definitely say Caleb White is a very good guy to drill with. He's very intense. Six, freshman, but you can already kind of tell that he's putting in the work. He's gonna be good.
When you've got a guy in the room like you do right to your right there in Caleb, a guy that's been to the state tournament, a couple years ago there were some other guys that were down in state tournament, placed really high. How does that help you become better, just knowing that you've got some guys that are really good that are going to push you to get better?
Just wrestling somebody who's better than me, it makes me want to strive to just do better and also like learn from them and just become a better wrestler in general.
Good deal. And what are your goals for the year? What are you trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to be with Caleb at States. That's the goal.
I like it. All right. Good luck to you, sir. Let's go to your left for the folks at home. Name, grade, and what weight you plan to wrestle.
My name is Justin Elwell. I'm a freshman. I'm planning to go 126.
So, coach must think pretty highly of you to have the freshman on the show.
Yeah,
How does that make you feel, just knowing that you kind of caught his attention already?
I feel proud that I'm like I get this honor.
What kind of success did you have in middle school?
In middle school, I really improved in the OAC districts from 7th grade to 8th grade, so I was glad to see that improvement.
Sitting here as a freshman, I don't. You can't see it now, but you look at that wall behind you and all the great wrestlers that have come through Beachwood. What does it mean to you to be a part of that program?
It's an honor to be part of this program that's been alive for so long, and so many great people have came through it.
What can we expect to see out of you on the mat this year?
I think you should expect high, and I think that would be a good impact on the team, and that would just be a good wrestler out there.
Who are some of the guys you're drilling with?
Jackson Klein, Essian Williams, which is 6. Those are the main people I'm drilling with right now that are helping me out.
All right, what kind of goals do you have for your freshman season?
I really hope to. Well, my goal is to make that state tournament with some of my other friends. That's my goal.
Outstanding. Good luck to you. All right, Coach, back at you. We talked a little bit about some of the other guys on the team, but you've seen these guys in open mats, a couple practices. What have you seen so far?
We got some new kids, but we got some, some kids that can wrestle. They need to get a little bit physically stronger. Like the thing with freshmen, the skills are there. We just got to make sure we're strong enough to handle those older boys. When we hit those kids that are like 18, 19 years old, we got to kind of put it on them just like we put it on guys who are our age group. I think by the time we hit the CVC, I think it'll give us a really good snapshot of what to expect for at least the beginning of the postseason. But I mean, we probably have about, counting our girls, we probably have almost 30 kids.
Almost fantastic.
30. Yeah. Like I said, we've been working hard. The kids have been training. I don't even oversee a lot of the training, which is great. I'm just obviously in a supervisory capacity. But now that we got the gloves off and we can go hard now, I mean, that first day, this room was drenched in sweat, and we were rocking and rolling, and it was fun to watch. And, me and the other coaches, we're making our assessments and, trying to make sure we don't. I think the biggest issue we'll have this year as a team is making sure we don't have a really good kid sitting who should be competing. Because, as you know, wrestling, only one guy can go to the state meet at each weight. So the postseason. So we have to make sure we get everybody in the right weight classes so we can have the strongest lineup we could possibly have. But these guys are all friends. They all train hard. And they're good to each other. They help each other. And I'm confident, regardless of who's the starter or not, I'm confident that they're going to be cheering each other on, screaming, and all that crazy stuff that goes with wrestling.
Right.
It's a lot of fun.
Outstanding. All right, Coach. Well, I love what you do out there. I love the excitement you bring to the mat, and your guys certainly go out and represent you well. And you've had a great couple-year run, so looking forward to it again. And thanks for taking some time out to preview the season.
Absolutely. Thank you a lot, Steve. And, hey, you have a great evening, and I appreciate your time.